afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Above and Beyond Assembly. It's our last assembly of this term. Can you believe that? We've done so many. And now we are at the end of our term. But we do have an absolutely amazing looking special guest. You look like you're all ready for carnival. In your glitzy pink shiny wig, and you've got a bit of gold going on your galabeya, and a very stylish trilby hat. I wonder who it could be. Anyway, without further ado, shall we get on with our nominations? Who've we got first, mystery guest? Thank you. This is from Mr. McNulty, and he nominates Cameron in Sunrise for his hard work and positive attitude, even when he's been poorly and not feeling well. His kindness and friendship always makes Mrs. Bogue, Miss LaRue and me smile. And you make us smile as well, Cameron. Well done. Hot chocolate coming your way. Who's next? Thank you. This one is from Mr. Ring, and it's for Arthur in Capybara Pod. Arthur has shown great talent for coding. When Mr. Ring's car game wasn't working properly, Arthur identified the mistake and explained how to debug the program. Wow, that's impressive. Do you think you would have been able to do that? I don't think I would have been able to do that either, Arthur. And it sounds like Mr. Ring couldn't do it, and he's like the king of coding at Swafield. Well done. Thank you. Another one from Capybara Pod, and this is for you, Rosie. Rosie has shown great kindness to the other children in the pod. She plays with everyone in the group, and if someone is on her own, she will go up and ask them if they'd like to play. Oh, Rosie, that doesn't surprise me at all. You're always so lovely and kind. Thank you, Rosie. Enjoy your hot chocolate. Thank you, mystery guest. This is from Mr. Parkinson and Mrs. Mahiri, and it is for you, Sam, in Sunbear Pod, for always setting a beautiful example to the rest of the pod and taking on year one work with a smile. We're doing year one work. He's still in reception and he's doing year one work. His writing this week truly went above and beyond. We are so proud of you, Sam. Well done. Thank you very much. This is all the way in year 6. We've gone from reception all the way up to the top, and this is for you, Talani, in Pod B, for displaying resilience in your learning, especially maths reasoning, and in tackling the daily mile without complaint. Well done to you, Talani. That's from Mrs. Brace and Mrs. Bennett. Thank you very much, mystery guest. This is quite a long one, so I wonder if we can ask you a question and you can write down your answer while I'm reading this. So my first question for you would be, how long have you worked here at Swafield? This nomination comes from Mr. Doherty, and it is for you, Naya. Since returning to school, Naya has ensured that she reminds both myself and the class to wash our hands regularly, either at the sink with soap or in the classroom with hand sanitizer. It is so easy to forget to wash our hands regularly, so it has been amazing having someone in the class to remind us. Thank you for being so safe and responsible, Naya. Thank you, Naya. That reminds me, I probably need to go and wash my hands after this assembly. How many times have you washed your hands already today? 3 times. I think I've probably washed mine, maybe more than that. I think I might have done 6. Yeah, or maybe even lost count. Is that 3 times since you've been at school? Since you've been at school. Very good. Okay, mystery guest. How long have you worked at Swafield? Hold it up to the camera. 6 years. Oh, longer than me then. 6 years. Do you know anybody who's worked at Swaffield for 6 years? Does that give you any kind of a clue? Next nomination, please, mystery guest. Thank you. This is for Imogen in Pod B for being a very kind and fantastic friend. And that is for Imogen in Nursery Pod B. And that nomination comes from Miss Ellen and Miss Teresa. Well done, Imogen. Keep up the lovely work. I'll see you later for your hot chocolate. And this comes from Miss Sarah, and it is for Sasha D in Nursery Pod A, for being a fabulous friend, caring and looking after others. That's so lovely that our youngest children are already such kind and thoughtful and caring people. Well done. Thank you very much. This is Vanessa in Narwhal class in Year 6, Pod B. This, Vanessa, is for your positive attitude towards learning. Since joining our pod, Vanessa has been working really hard, contributing to lots of class discussions, and has been very helpful towards the other children by helping them to solve tricky questions and providing words of encouragement. That's amazing. Well done, Vanessa. You're going to do so well when you move off to secondary school. That's from Mrs. Dangerfield. This is for Reception Pod B now from Miss Yateman. Miss Yateman says, we would like to nominate Logan for always going above and beyond in everything he does. Logan always demonstrates resilience when faced with a challenge. It has been wonderful getting to know Logan the past few weeks, and I look forward to seeing him continue to flourish. Thank you, Logan. And that's from Miss Yateman. Well done. I look forward to seeing you later for your hot chalk. Thank you very much. This is a nomination from a mummy and daddy, and it is for you, Vianna, in Gazelle, for excellent focus in maths and writing. She has made wonderful progress in both areas. Mummy and daddy are very proud of you, and we are very proud of you too, Vianna. You are definitely ready for Year 1 when you return to us in September. Enjoy your hot chocolate with Mummy and Daddy. You deserve it. Oh, thank you very much. You're getting ahead of yourself, mystery guest. So this mystery guest is clearly very organised and efficient. Does that give you any clues? This is from Mrs. Naldra, and it is for you, Chloe, for throwing yourself into all activities with such enthusiasm and giving everything you do a really good go. Well done, Chloe. We'll see you for your hot choc. Thank you very much. Before I read this one, I think we need to give you another question, ask you another question. So my question to you, mystery guest, is, do you have any children? And how old are they? While our mystery guest is writing that one up, this one is another from Mrs. Naldra. You know, Mrs. Naldra, she snuck in a lot. She said the children were all so wonderful, it was too hard to choose. This is for you, Kiara, for having such a fantastic attitude to your learning in everything that you do in Nursery Pod C. Well done. Goodness, our mystery guest is very busy doing lots of writing. Can I sneak one out? Is that all right? Thank you. This is from Abdullahi's Mummy and Daddy. Abdullahi, this is for you, and Abdullahi is in Gazelle class. His Mummy and Daddy would like to nominate him for Above and Beyond. He has worked very hard for the past 3 months while he's been at home. We are so very, very proud of him. Well done from Mummy and Daddy, and well done from us as well, Abdullahi. So, yes, I have 3 children, aged 24, 19 and 10. 3 children. All girls? All boys? Girls and boys. 2 boys and 1 girl. Okay, thank you very much. I wonder who that could be. I would like to nominate my daughter Summer from Chinchilla for being a great role model to her younger brothers, for helping out at home so much and wearing her eye patch all day during school. I'm very, very proud of you, says your mummy. Well done, Summer. We also are very proud of you. Another one from Mrs. Naldret. And this is for you, Carlotta. Mrs. Naldret, who's a very, very fine artist, I might add, says you have been nominated for your amazing artwork. It takes one to know one, so well done, Carlotta. Hope I get to see some of your artwork too. Thank you very much. Mrs. Naldret again. Goodness me. This is for you, Thomas, in Nyala class, for embracing the home learning and doing all his tasks every day since March. You have got such a wonderful, mature attitude, and Mrs. Naldret is so impressed. Well done to you, Thomas. We look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you very much. This is from Mrs. Najand and Miss Ali. I would like to nominate Portia in Reception Pod A. She's usually in Sunbed class, but has been so positive about working in a new room with different teachers and a completely different set of children. Mrs. Najand says, Portia, you have such lovely manners and a great imagination, and you've made lots of new friends. It has been a real treat for us all to get to know you. And that's from Mrs. Najand and Miss Ali. Well done, Portia. I look forward to giving you your hot chocolate later on. This is for Leia in Quokka, for her cheerful, caring nature, hard-working attitude, and a generally positive outlook about her learning. Do you know Leah? Yeah, she's always so positive, isn't she? Always so hard-working and diligent. Well done, Leah. Thank you very much. This is for Stella, and it's from your daddy, Stella. Stella in Year 2. Stella has been trying super hard with her reading and writing this week, which she doesn't enjoy as much as maths, science and history. So that makes her daddy all the more proud for being really resilient at doing something that you don't enjoy as much. With much courage and determination, she's taught herself to do a handstand into a bridge as she misses gymnastics. Can you do a handstand into a bridge? Did you used to be able to do a handstand into a bridge? Yes, I did. I don't think I'd be able to do it now though. It's a shame, isn't it? Do you wish you could? Can you still do a cartwheel? Oh, I can still do a cartwheel. Stella has also been very brave when cooking turned into a biology lesson, as we looked at the anatomy of a trout and she watched me clean it before cooking it for lunch. And I did see those attached photos. Did it put you off eating it, Stella, or did you enjoy it even more because you've seen the process? I'm very proud of her, says Daddy. She's so looking forward to coming back to Swaffield on the 20th of July. And we are so looking forward to having you back, aren't we? Thank you very much. This is from Mr. Ashton, and it is for you, Ryan, for his beautiful Black Lives Matter inspired 500-word story based upon the life of Jack Leslie. I haven't seen that story yet. Have you seen that story that Ryan did? I'd love to have a look at it. So Mr. Ashton, if you're watching, would you send it to me so I can have a read as well? Thank you. Well done, Ryan. Thank you. This is for Maria in Nyala class. She's working so hard on her spellings and her handwriting, and your mum has nominated you because she's very impressed and very proud. Well done to you, Maria. Look forward to seeing you soon. This is from Miss Hawksworth. I nominate Daniel for being positive about his learning, for asking lots of questions and trying his best with all the pieces of work he has completed. Well done, Daniel. Definitely ready for secondary school, I would say. And not long now. Thank you very much. This nomination is for Mabel in Chameleon, and it is from your mummy, Mabel. She's been very brave. Last week, she fell off her bike. Oh no, Mabel. She needed 4 stitches in her lip. Oh, and oh gosh, she lost a tooth as well. What a nasty bike accident. Oh gosh, that was brave. Oh gosh, I would have cried. Would you? She stayed as still as a statue as the doctor put the stitches in. We were all so impressed. Mabel has been working really hard this week, doing her schoolwork and helping around the house. So even though, yeah, you've got a poorly mouth with stitches, she's still doing her schoolwork and she's still helping her mum. That's amazing, Mabel. Well done. Thank you very much. This is from Mr. Ashton, and it is for Tiger, for his innovative inputs into design and explanations during English for maintaining a positive and resilient attitude in the face of adversity. Again, somebody who's been so resilient. Well done. I'll be seeing you later for your hot chocolate. We've already got to the last. Goodness me, that was so quick. I'd better ask you your final question, mystery guest. So, mystery guest, obviously you've got the best job in the world, working at Swaffield. However, if you didn't work here, what job would you do instead? This one is from Mr. McNulty, and it is for Charlie in Tanuki class. Can I nominate Charlie for reading lots at home, for working hard with Mum and always being such a lovely, kind boy? Mum and I are very proud of Mr. McNulty, and I am very proud of you too, Charlie, and look forward to seeing you very soon. Mystery guest. Oh, I would be a flight attendant, would you? So, is that because you like to see the world? Or is it because you like to wear the very smart suits and stand in the aisle and do all of those things? Or a bit of both? I wonder who it could be. So, our mystery guest has worked at Swaffield for 6 years. She's got 3 children. Some are grown-ups, and the youngest is 10. And if she wasn't doing the best job in the world, then she would be a flight attendant. Have you guessed who it is? It's time for the big reveal. Oh my goodness.
Everybody.
It's hot under there, isn't it?
It is. How's everyone doing?
Thank you very much, Miss Sinclair, for being our wonderful mystery guest today. And thank you everybody for watching. Keep being the best you can be. And I won't see you next week. So have a lovely, lovely holiday. And we'll see you all in September. Stay safe, work hard, play hard, have fun, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Hello everyone, I'm Ian. I'm part of the Nicholas Stewart project, one of the directors, and I was asked if I might say something about the competition and the prizes that we've given. We ran this competition for children from Swaffield School, but also for Southfields Academy, but wanted to give prizes for those of different schools to make sure that they were really appreciated. And so just like to say thank you very much for all the entries. They were all very interesting, and it was quite hard to decide which ones to award prizes and which ones perhaps were just highly merited. So we've actually come up with 4 prizes, and it was very hard to actually differentiate which were the best. They were all such good quality. But the first prize goes to Eddie, and his has plenty of facts, lots of detail, nice touches about family and what they were experiencing and how people got closer together. So you've got a really good sort of look into the difference that the lockdown has made. The same again with Mariam's, also beautifully written. And nicely formulated in giving a sense of things for which you were grateful, and for all the bits of kindness that you've seen, and what a difference that has made. Vanessa's poem was very good too, and it was nice to see the poem in that. Behind me on my shelf, which you can't see, are lots of poetry books. I have over 100, which I built up over the years, so it was really nice to see that poetic form as well. And picking up those themes that a lot of people have mentioned about the clear skies, the healthy air, and those little features that we've seen around change, like the rainbows appearing in people's windows. And that links, I think, with Cora's entry. That some of the other judges particularly were struck by the use of colour and the rainbow in that, and making a joyful image, so an element of art. So we really wanted to commend that as well. And there isn't a prize for anyone else, but say there were particularly good passages and sections and writings, and I particularly wanted to just do a verbal commendation for Honor, that very sort of punchy, very distinctive little piece that she wrote about COVID-19, Please Go Away, which I think, with it still hanging around, is very much something that's in our minds for all of us. But I'd just like to say thank you again. We hope to be running competitions like this regularly, but it was lovely to read things, and we look forward to hearing more. And congratulations again to all those who've got Waterstones vouchers, and for all those who competed but we didn't give a prize to this time. It's been a really good event, and we're very grateful for you all for joining in. So thank you.
You're above, you're beyond, take a bow, you're above.